Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. Let us take this opportunity to devote ourselves to becoming present, to becoming more conscious of what is in this moment the truth and reality. We cannot find truth and reality through thought and understanding. It is an experience of the moment. It requires that our conscious awareness is devoted fully to the present, to the experience of this moment. Most of the time, most of us are not actually paying attention to the experience of the moment, paying attention to our thoughts, our worries and anxieties, and all the noise of the ego. as it deals with the past and the future, but not the present. It requires a shift in our state of being to become present. You have to be willing to let go of control. To surrender all of our agendas. And just be willing to experience ourselves in this moment. To change our state means to let go of our need to control, come to peace with what is in this moment, no matter how it appears. It requires us to place our faith and trust in something other than the ego and control. It requires that we have some idea that there is a power that we can trust, and that we will actually be all right if we let go of control. I have studied and listened to the truth. I have had varying degrees of experience of the truth. We know that the truth is real, that there is one consciousness, a greater, more expanded consciousness that is infinite and timeless, that is known to us at some level of consciousness. At some level of experience that is known to us. To move out of the state the ego and the separation from truth, we must devote our minds to the truth. We must acknowledge and affirm the reality truth. Whether we experience dissociation, control, and suffering of the ego, or the peace and knowing of the truth, is always our choice. If we are not experiencing peace, within us a choice has been made to remain in control. That choice was not made lightly. It was not made in folly. It is not a foolish choice. It was made out of desperation, out of a need for security and safety. So there is no judgment of that choice. And the fact that it may remain out of conscious awareness is just an indication of how desperate we were. We will not find what we are looking for, but attempting to force some change of mind must bring compassion and understanding and empathy to this process. If it is difficult for us to let go, there is good reason for it. And if it is difficult for us to know that reason, there is good reason for that. We must end completely the judgment of ourselves and the idea that there is something wrong or bad about us. The truth remains true always, in every moment. It's never not true. The truth about us is absolute. Cannot be changed, cannot be broken or missing or withheld or withdrawn. It is everything. The truth knows no judgment, does not condemn or find fault, is unconditionally accepting and unconditional acceptance of this moment brings us closer to the truth. The more we surrender to just allowing what is, the more we can deepen our experience. This moment there is nothing wrong. And if we insist there is, then we experience the consequences of that in terms of suffering and struggle We do not have to insist something is wrong. Our journey is one of awakening, becoming conscious. It is the journey. We are not supposed to have been different or done something differently or made different choices. It all comes to this moment now. We have arrived here, the perfect time and place, exactly as we should have. There are no mistakes. We must come to love ourselves unconditionally, to accept who we are with unconditional acceptance. We are tempted to judge ourselves often. We experience pain and suffering and unhappiness, and we think we are not good enough. We are wrong. We are bad. That is not the truth. We cannot deny that it is a difficult journey. It is a challenge. And that in fact it gets harder before it gets easier. As we face the letting go of control and know the contrast of the truth of what we are denying ourselves, it becomes painful, challenging. So we must develop the habit of calling to mind the truth. There is nothing wrong. That we are one with the infinite consciousness. That there is only one consciousness. That there is only one power. That there is only the perfect creation of that infinite consciousness. Let yourself surrender to that. Give in to that. Choose to accept and allow this moment just as it is. Choose to end all judgment. End your faith and trust in duality and control. There is nothing wrong. You are not bad. This moment filled the presence and power of a perfect and divine creative consciousness. It is everything. It is all there is. Hold that as your truth. Allow yourself to surrender to it. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go and learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.